Hi friends, welcome to our session Time and Work. Time not only means the 24 hours in a clock, but also the 7 days in a week, 4 weeks in a month, and 12 months in a year. Time is always inversely proportional to the work done, and the work done is always inversely proportional to time. A time and work are the two concepts that we are going on a daily basis. Here we have to just go with the calculations, and these are the mostly asked questions in the competitive exams, and it is more easy. If n is the time, then work done is 1 by n, and if the work done is n, then the time is 1 by n. If A is thrice as good a workman as B, then the ratio of work done by A and B is 3:1, and the ratio of time taken by the respective A and B to finish that particular work is 1:3. That is 1 by 3 is to 1 by 1. On taking LCM, it will become 1:3 and 3:3. Because they are having the common denominator, we are neglecting this, and we are having the ratio 1:3, and so we got the ratio of time as 1:3. Let's solve some more problems to have a better understanding. Let's solve the problem together. If Roger can do a piece of work in 8 days and Anthony can complete the same work in 5 days, in how many days will both of them together complete it? The only thing you have to keep in mind is time and work are always inversely proportional to each other. Let Roger be the person A and Anthony be the person B. The time taken by person A is 8 days and time taken by person B is 5 days. So the work done by person A will be 1 by 8 and the work done by person B will be 1 by 5. So the work done by both A and B is A plus B is equal to 1 by 8 plus 1 by 5. On taking LCM of 8 and 5, it will become 40 and the numerator will become 5 plus 8, that is 13. So the work done by A and B together is 30 by 40. And the time taken for them to complete the work is 40 by 13, and the unit is given in days, so we are giving the unit as days. We can also write this as 4 into 1 by 13 days. So the time taken for both A and B to complete the work together is 4 into 1 by 13 days. Yes, the difference in the sum is that we have to work out along with the money. A alone can complete a piece of work of rupees 300 in just 6 days. But by engaging an assistant, the work is completed so fast in 4 days. Find the share to be received by the assistant. We know that time and work are always inversely proportional. So this person be A, and so we can take the assistant as person B. Yes. A work done is 1 by 6 from the 6 days, and B work done is we have to find, and the work done by both A and B together is 1 by 4. In order to find the work done by B, we have to subtract 1 by 6 from 1 by 4, and so we got the work done by B as 1 by 12. So B worked for 4 days and the total amount is 300. On solving this, we get the share of B as rupees 100. Here we have another method, that is ratio comparison. That is, the ratio of share is always equal to the ratio of the work done by both A and B. So the work done by A and B is in the form of 1 by 6 and 1 by 12. On taking LCM, it will become 2 by 12 and 1 by 12. Yes, having common denominator, we can neglect this, and the pure ratio will be 2:1. Splitting 300 in the ratio of 2:1, it will become 200 rupees is to 100 rupees. Yes, the B is the assistant and this ratio is 1 and the respective value is rupees 100. So the share to be received by the assistant is rupees 100. Then A and B can do a piece of work in 9 days. B and C can do it in 12 days. A and C can do it in 18 days. In how many days will A, B and C finish it working together and separately? We know that time and work is always inversely proportional. So A and B completed in 9 days, B and C completed in 12 days and A and C completed in 18 days. Then the work done by A and B is 1 by 9. Then the work done by B and C is 1 by 12. Then the work done by A and C is 1 by 18. On summing up all these, we get 2A plus 2B plus 2C is equal to 1 by 9 plus 1 by 12 plus 1 by 18, which is equal to 9 by 36, that is 1 by 4. So 2 into A plus B plus C is equal to 1 by 4. Thus the work done by A, B and C together is 1 by 8, and they have completed the work in 8 days. Then we have to find the work done by A, B and C separately. For A's 1 day work, we have to subtract B plus C from this common term. For B's 1 day work, we have to subtract A plus C's value. Then for C's 1 day work, we have to subtract A plus B value from A plus B plus C. So for A's work, 1 by 8 minus 1 by 12, which is equal to 1 by 24. So A have completed the work in 24 days. Then for B's work, we have to subtract 1 by 18 from 1 by 8, and so we got 5 by 72, which we can write as 72 by 5 is 14 by 5 days. So B completed the work in 14 by 5 days. Then for C's work, we have to subtract 1 by 9 from 1 by 8, and so we got the answer as 1 by 72. The work done by C is 1 by 72, and the number of days he took to complete the work is 70 days. Thus we can use the data from the given question and solve the problem. Here A can do a piece of work in 10 days and B in 20 days. They work together, but 2 days before the completion of the work, A leaves. In how many days was the work completed? From this statement, it is clear that for the last 2 days only B worked, A has not worked. Before that, A and B combined and worked. So in order to find the number of days they worked, we have to find the work done first. So B's 2 days work is, the time period he took is 1 by 20, and for 2 days, so it is 1 by 10. So the work done by B in 2 days is 1 by 10. In order to find the remaining work, we have to subtract this 1 by 10 from 1, that is 9 by 10 of the work has to be completed. So A and B's 1 day work efficiency we have to find. So A plus B's work done is 1 by 10 plus 1 by 20, that is we get 3 by 20. So the time period they took for completing certain amount of work is 20 by 3. The work they have to do combined is 9 by 10. So 9 by 10 of the work they can complete in 20 by 3. So they took 6 days. They took 6 days for the work to complete. So they combinedly worked for 6 days, and then B's 2 days work. So totally they worked for 8 days to complete the work. The last sum is 9 children can complete a piece of work in 360 days. 18 men can complete the same piece of work in 72 days, and 12 women can complete it in 162 days. In how many days can 4 men, 12 women and 10 children together complete the piece of work. The time and work are always inversely proportional. Then 9 children 1 day's work is equal to 1 by 360. Then 1 child 1 day's work is equal to 1 by 360 into 9, which is equal to 1 by 3240. It is 3240. Then 1 man's 1 day work is equal to 1 by 72 into 18, which is equal to 1 by 1296. Then 1 woman's 1 day work is equal to 1 by 162 into 12, which is equal to 1 by 1944. Then they have given 4 men, 12 women and 10 children together complete the piece of work in how many days? 4 into 1 man's work, that is 1 man's 1 day work, 1296, plus 12 into 1 woman's 1 day's work, that is 12 into 1 by 1944, plus 10 children, 10 children into 1 child's 1 day's work, 10 into 1 by 3240, which is equal to 1 by 324 plus 1 by 162 plus 1 by 324. So the work done is 1 by 81. They have asked the number of days. The time and work is inversely proportional, so the number of days they took to complete the work is 81 days.